We are back and we're talking about Obscure. This is for the Xbox and PlayStation 2. It's a survival horror game.
Did you remember the picnic blanket and the basket?
No, I forgot the picnic blanket.
No,
picnic. We're reviewing the game today.
Oh.
Remember? Tomorrow we come back for the picnic. What did you think of Obscure?
Goody. Obscure, I'll tell you what, I freaking love this game. And to think that it's a $20 title really just sweetens the pot, as they say.
A lot of good $20 games out right now. Obscure, I think, is definitely one of them. I don't think it's the most sensational survival horror game ever made.
I'll tell you what it does a lot of things a little different and moves the genre along a little bit, which I thought was interesting.
It's certainly a throwback to the survival horror games that we play, but I think what's cool about this is that it's not the traditional storyline of a cop facing off against a bunch of zombies, or it's not some helpless female that wakes up in a castle and gets chased by a giant mutant or anything like that. These are high school kids,
and it's like an '80s slasher movie.
Stan, what are you doing here?
Nothing, dog. I'm just editing my notes. If you want, I can do the same for you for only $50.
Hey, stop clowning around.
I do like that you can play two characters at a time, and there's like a multitude of different characters with different traits and abilities that you can pair up with, and you can switch up anytime that you want. So you can work with somebody that's good at investigating some stuff, or somebody that's a better fighter, and they'll get killed off, and then you get to get all the other characters asking where that person is. So I think they've done some pretty interesting things just with the fact that you need these characters to survive specific areas within the game, and there are a bunch of combinations and different options that you have, which is cool.
I like the fact that at any time you can plug a controller in, a two-player controller, and that second person can take control of the character on screen along with you.
Co-op is blowing up. It's really a solid part of the gameplay. They should have had some online functionality there so you could join somebody online.
It's tough to do a Resident Evil style game online, though. It's about slow and creepiness.
I know, but
it's not
you
about shooting.
A co-op online thing where you don't have to be in the same room.
I see what you're saying.
And still play together.
Yeah, that'd be worth it.
They definitely have to do that. They also should have hired some real actors, because the voice acting in here is pretty sad.
Although the sound is very creepy,
and the music's
really
coming
good.
Up in there. It's very atmospheric.
It's really good.
I thought that was very solid.
This did not feel like a $20 budget title to me at all.
No,
not at all.
It did feel derivative. It did feel like it was from the lineage of the sort of standard rote survival horror genre.
I disagree, because I felt this took it to the next level, though, with the co-op play, with
Resident Evil 4.
Attributes.
Resident Evil 4 took it to the next level.
That's what I'm saying. $20. It seems like this is a bargain and a half.
Yeah, but we played a billion of these survival horror games. That's the only thing that hurts this thing. Otherwise, Obscure is actually a pretty good find. I had some fun with it, and I thought it was a pretty solid game, especially for $20. 7.5 out of 10.
I'm giving it an 8. On the positive side, here's a budget title where you actually feel like you're getting a deal. Two-player cooperative mode at any time is pretty neat. The controls, graphic, and sound design is really good, and I think it's a great step up from those average survival horrors that are out there.
On the negative side, there are a lot of find the key, open the door type events that you have to contend with. The voice acting was pretty bad, and overall, even though this is an improvement over a lot of survival horror games, it still is pretty derivative.